Hello everyone. Today we will continue our first chapter of political science, that is Constitution Why and How. And now we will start the chapter. Procedure followed in enacting the Constitution. There were numbers of committee formed to perform various tasks, and the Constitution Assembly had made 8 major committees to examine the various issues in depth. So there were 8 major committees, and they were known as the Rules Committee, the Steering Committee, the Advisory Committee, the Drafting Committee, the Union Subjects Committee, and the Union Constitution Committee, the Provincial Constitution Committee, and the States Committee. Each committee was chaired by either Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru or Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, or Maulana Azad. Now, our first point is the drafting committee. Drafting committee, it was the most important committee. So we will discuss a few lines about a drafting committee. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar was the chairman of drafting committee, and it was the most important committee. Dr. Ambedkar was very gifted person. He was the law minister in Nehru's first cabinet. Now, our second point is date of enactment and adoption of the Constitution. Indian Constitution, it was prepared by the drafting committee, and it was published on 26th Feb 1948. There were hundreds of communication addressed to the assembly, and a draft was revised by the drafting committee. And our constitution, it was adopted on 26 November 1949. So it was the important date. You have to keep in your mind, 26 November 1949, we have adopted our constitution. Now, our third point is date of commencement of the constitution, or importance of 26 January in India's struggle for freedom. The constitution, it was implemented on 26 Jan 1950. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first president of independent India. 26 Jan, it was the important date in India's struggle. 29 December 1929, Congress Lahore session was held, and in that session, Puran Swaraj resolution had passed. And it was decided that on 26 Jan should be observed all over India as the Puran Swaraj Day. So the complete independence was celebrated for the first time on 26 Jan 1930. So that 26 Jan should have been selected as the date of commencement of the new constitution. And this date was celebrated in India as the Republic Day. So 26 Jan is the important date in India's history. Now our next topic is the objective resolution. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru moved a resolution in the Constituent Assembly on 9 December 1946. The major points of the objective resolution are as follows. First point is, it talks about the nature of Indian polity. Now, India is an independent sovereign republic country. It means now we have the power. Now, our second point is, it talks about the basic objects or ideals of the Indian Republic. So after the independency, we have the basic objects like justice, equality, and a few fundamental freedoms such as freedom of speech, expression, etc. And now our third point is, it also concerned with safeguarding the interest of minorities, depressed, and other backward classes. So it also tells the interest of the minorities. It means now we should protect the minorities' right, depressed and other backward classes' rights. And our fourth point is, the objective resolution speaks of our willingness to promote world peace and welfare of mankind. So it means that we will do the work for the welfare of mankind or humanity, or we will promote the peace in the world. So these are the important points of objective resolution. So all the important declaration was shared by the drafting committee. Hope it is clear to all. If you have any doubt, any query, you can ask.